Okay, hi y'all. So this car, he let me go shopping. He wanted me to tell y'all this testimony. So, okay, I'm a preacher. I didn't know it, but I'm a preacher. So I go, I preach, I shine. So I would be going to Bible studies and drug programs, and I go places, and I be sitting there looking normal. And then they ask me something, and profound things come out of my mouth, and people get fed. So they hang on the words because it's feeding their spirit. When I open my mouth, God said, out of my belly flow rivers of living water. So when I speak, you get water. And people around me, they're thirsty, drink from me, and they hang on the words because they thirsty. So long story short, so we was going to church with this man. He had a church. Man died, so he was a pastor, but he was a baby. He didn't know nothing, right? So I would go, and people would be talking, and then they ask me something, and I begin to preach and minister and witness and testify and sing and feed the people. And if I did a good job, he'd let me go shopping. If I fed the sheep well and I did a good job, God said, here, baby. And they take me in the basement. It was a big church. The basement was full of clothing. The grandson of the pastor that died was a booster, so he hid his stuff in the basement of the church. So the church was full of stolen property, and God let me go shopping there. And if I was a good preacher, and if I did a good job on my sermon and I testified, God let me go shopping. I get 5 bags of clothes, put them in the car, go home, set them up like a department store. And that's one of the ways I got my crack money. What God calls for, he pays for it. He let me go shopping one time. God, this dude, he moved in, and he wanted to marry me and be in a relationship with me. And I kept telling him I was married, so he kept messing with me. So he moves in the condo west. So we were smoking crack. So God flipped it and made me, I have him get up in the morning and pray with me. So he flipped it. So we started tithing. The testimonies was so great. I have to testify. God blessed us so abundantly. Gave him 12 Italian suits made by an Italian designer. He was walking around looking like the dude from, I'm gonna get you sucker suits like that. Alligator shoes, sneakers. So many clothes. We were selling clothes in the community. It was so bad when drug dealers came to our house, they came in begging the shop. If you came to my house 1 o'clock, yo, let me get that deep fryer. Let me get that computer. Let me get that office chair. Let me get that vacuum cleaner. Let me get that big grill. Come on, let me get it. So when we have money in the middle of the night, we are honor drug. Don't let them shop in our house. We had notebooks, pages of things God was, because he said, write down all the testimonies, because we was tithing. We was smoking crack, we was tithing. And I was preaching. I was going to the church. The pastor was a baby. And they had me a Bible study, and they would get mad when I wouldn't go because I fed the people. I say one thing, and everybody sit in water flowing out and preaching. He'd take little things from a sermon and try to preach on Sunday. And it's so funny, they picked all these people to be evangelists. It was foolish. 18 people, they picked to be evangelists, right? None of them was